Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. And yeah, 50th anniversary, baby. We're celebrating it. We're celebrating in style. And I mean, really, fashion style, man. We got some gear. We got merch. Looking good, man. If you want to, if you want to look good, just, toss on the old 50th anniversary light zip hoodie. Go where you want.
Sunny out. Maybe you want to protect yourself from the sun. Get the sun out of your eyes. A trucker cap could do just that, BJ.
Oh, you bet that. That's right. Is
that your trucker cap voice?
I got my trucker cap voice.
You bet that.
Yeah. And, of course, you can wear a beanie.
Oh, you bet that, too.
Oh, no, man. This is my beanie voice, man. Yeah. There's a different voice for a beanie, don't you think?
Yeah, well, as we talked about yesterday, wear your beanie at the gym. Get swole while wearing the rock on your head.
You can get swole, wear the rock. All this is good stuff. And you can check them out at the Rock Shop at KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Mix.
It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Mix. But, I mean, we can still do so. But it's also Tuesday, so let's turn down for tequila.
Charge out for what?
Thought it was Wednesday for me, didn't you? I was hoping. Yeah.
It's the longest week ever.
I know, and it's only Tuesday, everybody.
That's right.
Yay! Yes, that'll help you get through it. Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Dylan in Arlington. Dylan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Dylan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Dylan, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
In the Harry Potter movies, Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy were members of which house at Hogwarts?
Pass.
Whose first hit was 1956's Heartbreak Hotel?
Elvis Presley.
Yes. Who played Lois Lane in the 2013 movie Man of Steel?
Pass.
The Grateful Dead's highly devoted fan base are known as what?
Deadhead.
Yes. The Da Vinci Code opens with a murder in which famous museum?
Pass.
What year did Neil Armstrong become the first person to walk on the moon?
Pass.
Gumbo is a stew that originated in which state?
Louisiana.
Yes. What is the official language in the Bahamas?
Pass.
What is the name of the hero from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
Pass.
PDX is the airport code for which city?
Pass.
In the Harry Potter movies, Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy were members of which house at Hogwarts?
I don't know, man.
All right, then. Well, 1, 2, 3 correct.
Oh.
You got to all the questions. Yeah,
and then got to the first one again.
Lots of tough.
Lots of passing.
Yeah, lots of tough questions for him.
You think? Yeah. Do you think they're tough questions?
Well, they're tough for him.
Well, yeah. Guess that's
I don't
a good
know.
point.
I mean, they're all over the road, so that's good. But meaning, if you're of a different generation, some should hit you, some shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, they might be tough. Like one of them, I'm a little confused by. So we'll see if Steve gets it right.
Steve, let's hope you get that one right. Are you ready?
Oh, yes! Steve will do it.
In the Harry Potter movies, Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy were members of which house at Hogwarts?
The Dumbledores.
No.
The Drifters.
No, the Drifters.
The Sharks.
No.
Nope.
Jets.
No. Whose first hit was 1956's Heartbreak Hotel?
Elvis Presley.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Who played Lois Lane in the 2013 movie Man of Steel?
Oh, crap. Lois Lane.
No.
Okay, good try.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
No.
No.
Lily Tomlin.
No. Whoa,
Lily
no.
Tomlin would have been great.
The Grateful Dead's highly devoted fan base are known as
Deadheads.
what? Yes.
Yes.
The Da Vinci Code opens with a murder in which famous museum?
Ooh, the Louvre.
Yes.
Nice.
What year did Neil Armstrong become the first person to walk on the moon?
1969.
Yes.
You knew I was going to say that, didn't you?
Yes.
The timbre of my voice.
Gumbo is a stew that originated in which state?
New Orleans.
No.
Louisiana.
Yes.
That's it.
What is the official language in the Bahamas?
English.
Yes. What is the name of the hero from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
Flash Joe.
No. 1, 2, 3,
Mike
4,
Tyson.
5, 6. No. You win 6-3. Sorry, Dylan.
Ooh, sorry about that, Dylan. Well, that was the question that confused me, and I'm glad to see that. All right, so I didn't realize there was a name. So that's me, the person that's fighting. Am I the hero?
Yeah. Well, no. There is a character that
you're
you
playing.
are playing that is going through all the trials and tribulations and going through all that stuff.
That's just all those like green lines because you see through.
That's the arcade version. In Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, for the consoles, it was a little guy, and that's actually part of his name.
Little guy?
Well, it's Little Mac.
Little Mac. I totally did not remember that.
Oh, okay.
Damn. I'm with Steve, though. I play more of the arcade game as opposed to Mike Tyson's
with like the
Punch-Out.
green skeleton that you can kind of
I
see
love
through.
that. Yeah.
It was so weird the
It had
first
the
time I saw
gloves.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the arcade version of that game was so hard.
Oh, it was hard, but I did beat it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Damn.
But that was a lot because I worked at the arcade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can just use all your free credits, right?
Yeah, there's no way I
All
could have
right,
beat
there
any
you go.
video game if I didn't work at that arcade.
Yeah.
There's a great picture of Mike Tyson signing an autograph and it's a little kid dressed as Little Mac.
Oh.
And Mike Tyson's got the biggest grin on his face.
Oh, that is so cool. That's amazing.
Yeah.
See, that's why you have little kids, so you can do fun stuff like that.
Exactly. That you have an excuse to basically get an autograph that you want.
Little Mac is a 17-year-old, 5'7" character.
Yep.
Wow, 5'7".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
He was
His
little.
name is Ritori Maku.
What?
Oh,
Ritori Maku.
Little Mac.
Little
All
Mac.
right.
That was
Oh.
his real name.
Wow. Okay.
Boy, you've gone
He's
deep
from the
on this.
Bronx.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, I'm on Punch-Out's fandom website.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's
not like I knew
There's a
Wow.
wiki for everything. I was like, wow, how did you pull that one out?
Did not know the backstory of that dude at all. I didn't care. It was all
Right?
about the guys you were fighting. Sort of Popensky and those guys.
I don't even remember the guy. And I was him.
yeah.
And I played the NES version all the time.
Yeah, and that's the only one that I really grew up on. Just the arcade one was very few and far between on that one. So I just, realized a Little Mac on that.
The arcade one was really good.
BJ, these are a couple that I think I know you're going to get. Snape and Malfoy were both from what house?
Well, Danny and I will both get him.
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Slytherin. Yeah, I heard Danny's distaste
Yeah.
with our Porter contestant when he didn't answer
There
that and
wasn't
just
even
passed.
a guess. Like,
Yeah, he just passed.
I mean, at least Steve knew Dumbledore.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, but
and
to
I know
Dumbledore, that's all
not
he
even a
knows.
house. It doesn't matter.
Neither
It's
one of those are a house.
It's a reference.
Butterbeer.
at least.
Yeah.
Butterbeer.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, you got that
A
going.
wand.
Yeah, a wand.
Yeah,
House
okay,
Wand
fine.
and House Butterbeer. Everybody.
Quidditch.
That would be
Quidditch.
Yeah, Quidditch. But yeah, you
enough.
should quit while you're behind.
I should Quidditch while I'm behind.
And then who played Lois Lane in Man of Steel?
That was Amy Adams, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I was going to say Isla Fisher because I confuse those two all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, just remember, one's married to Borat and one is not.
Is who's married to Borat?
Isla
Amy
Fisher.
Adams.
She is.
Yeah. I was really
Oh,
disappointed
I have a
when
lot
I
of
heard about
respect
that.
for Borat now.
Well, I mean, Sacha Baron Cohen. But congratulations, Steve. You won.
Good job, Stevie.
Well, thank you. Very nice.
Very nice. Well, we got ourselves a survey, found out that 90% of parents say that it would be helpful if they had some kind of superpower. Steve, I don't know if you're feeling that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to be, what's the guy from Fantastic Four, the stretch guy?
Oh, Mr. Fantastic.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I need, because it's, now that she's able to crawl, little baby Tatum, she crawls and also just decides to bonk her head on every single thing known to man.
No.
It's like she's taking headers all the time.
Yeah, that you told me about that. Sometimes that happens with kids where for some reason they just don't realize that maybe I shouldn't be moving.
Is she like top heavy or something like that?
It doesn't matter what she's doing, Rev. She could be crawling on hands and knees. She could work her way to a stand position. At some point, she's going to land on her head.
Oh, wow.
I call her Conky. Little concussions, like from Trailer Park Boys.
That's awesome.
I have one great video. I have to I've torn on posting it because you know how some people are.
Yeah.
But it's the funniest video of her. She's figured out how to crawl underneath our dining room table, which is like this wooden type of thing, right? It's got like a wooden beam on the bottom. She gets under and she's so proud. She bounces her head up and bonks her head on it.
Oh, every time?
And then she tries to get out of it and then bonks her head again. And then she just lays down. She's like, I'm taking a break.
Yep.
And it's just funny and cute. But of course, people are like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah, no doubt about it. You never know. People will be upset that you're showing your kid, babe, like, why are you letting her hurt herself? You should have gone and got her.
But that would be the one. Or I could like stop time so I can grab her before she bunks her.
Oh, that's number 3. People would like time travel, so that's stopping time would be part of that.
Okay.
Yeah, where you could just basically beep, hold on. People like invisibility, which means you can sneak on yours. So basically, you're spying on your kids.
That seems kind of weird.
Or you just hide from them.
Well,
so you can get a break.
Hide and go seek. Oh, I was thinking just playing games. Like I'd crush her in hide and go seek.
Yeah, if you were invisible, I think you'd crush anybody in hide and go seek. You could just stand right next to them and they would never know.
Quick aside, I'd like to apologize to the kids in the old neighborhood. Last time we were there, before we moved, we were walking around and they were playing hide and go seek, and they were trying to find this one girl, and I saw she was hiding in a bush right next to me, and I looked and smiled, and it totally gave it away.
Oh, dude.
I didn't mean to. I just thought it was really cute. She was hiding in the bush.
Yeah.
And all of them saw me look, and they're like, she's over there. And she gave me this look like, you're a D.
Yeah.
Thanks, jerk.
I just did that yesterday. That's so weird.
What, busted someone on hide and go seek?
Yeah, it's so funny you just brought that up because I was walking by, this kid I could see him plain as day, but then again, I saw him go behind the tree. But then as soon as I looked, that did tip off somebody.
That could be our thing. We could be the hide and go seek busters.
Yeah, I felt bad, but like if you
coming soon to the Bravo network.
Yeah, I was like, what are you going to do? You can't be so adorable, and you can't let me see you. I just otherwise hide and go seek is busted.
I guess it's true. Yeah, if you've already been seen by somebody,
yeah.
lost.
Yeah, time to find a new position, find a new hiding place. I found it.
Maybe you should try freeze tag in the future, kid. You clearly stink at this game.
Damn.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, you got something to say? I got something to say. They're wild, rabid, and on the loose. This is Listeners on the Loose.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle, is Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's pretty simple, man. You get to discuss what you want to discuss, but Steve has a rule.
It's a simple rule, BJ. It's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, you're going to have to be gone, and then we're going to have to say goodbye to you.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone just texted saying that you guys were talking about that weird burrito tube thing. And how would anyone use it? For me, I have something that I use. It's the microwave omelet maker. What about you guys? Do you have anything weird that you actually do put to use?
Ooh. That's a very interesting question. I have I have one of those super can opener thing, one of those things you can open any lid you want to open up.
Oh, you have one? Does it work?
One. Yeah, it does. They're amazing.
I want to get one of those knives that you see that can cut a fish and then cut a can and then a baseball glove.
Oh, it's like the old Ginsu?
Pretty much, but it's called something else now. I think it's like the Jim Sue or something.
The Jim Sue. Everybody, well, that's a very creative different name.
We are nothing like Ginsu.
Not at all.
You're not the same company.
I wouldn't want that knife. I would hurt myself with that.
I just want to slice a giant fish with a knife.
I want to see you slice a giant fish with a knife.
And then put it in slow motion and just have that be on my phone at all times.
I want to see Vicky have to run and get you Band-Aids after you try to slice a giant fish with a knife.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got something awesome for my birthday. It is one of those devices that cuts the inside of like a beer can. It's because when we went to Chicago, they made, I think it was with like that grapefruit beer or something.
It was the Truly, if I remember, and then they poured more alcohol in it.
Yeah, and some other flavorings.
What is this thing?
So you can open up the can so you don't cut yourself. It's just the top. It
takes the whole top of the can off so it becomes a cup.
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
They did that at the bar in Chicago, Joe. I remember, and a few of us were there. Dana, you were there too, right?
No, I was not there that year.
Oh, you missed that one. Oh, yeah. They took the can off the top part, and then they shoved more vodka into this Truly drink, and then put an umbrella on it.
That's amazing.
It was the most manly thing I've ever had.
How does the can not cut you?
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
But it didn't.
I think that in the device, if I'm not sure, there's it makes it the lip
dull it.
Yeah, dull it or something like that, so it's not like as sharp or something.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
It is pretty
And you
legit.
own one of these, Vicky?
Yes. I was gifted this for my birthday, and I got to use it, and it works.
Oh, yeah, that's the place, the Happy Camper in Chicago.
Yes.
Boy, you could do that with like cans of soda now, right? And throw some alcohol in your cans of soda.
Hell yeah.
You can do whatever you want. If
Whatever.
it's open, you can put alcohol in it.
Just think.
Can of beans.
Rather than me having to go find a cup, I could just drink out of the can.
You are saving the environment, sir.
Am I?
Yes.
Because the can is still kind of,
But you're not wasting water to wash the cup.
Oh, all right. You got me there. Okay.
I win.
She wins that
The
one.
thing is pretty cool, though. I would like that as well. For me, I don't have it, but I was just talking to my wife 2 nights ago about it because we were having sushi. And I love like an avocado roll. Like I wouldn't want to do sushi myself with like raw fish. I don't want to mess with that because you hear like there's a certain ways and there's this and there's that. And I don't really want like,
Oh, you don't want to get botulism?
I don't want
food
Willie
poisoning?
the Worm or
really?
Timmy the Tapeworm hanging out with me or something like that.
I don't know. I feel like you're really good at making stuff.
But making an avocado roll, that seems very safe.
True.
Because it's just avocado and rice and
Yes.
seaweed.
What could go wrong?
I want to get one of those sushi guns. The ones that look like the caulk gun.
The sushi bazooka.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. I want one too.
You just load it up with the rice.
Okay.
And whatever it is you want in it. And then you close the gun.
That looks like that also could be used as a fleshlight.
Well, I mean, BJ, not everything is sexual. I mean, at one point are you going to grow up?
Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm
Here
sorry
we
to
are trying
disappoint
to talk
you.
like adults and
You're
just
doing a
go
good
down
job,
the road. The Suzuki or whatever it is. Suzuki. I want this.
There you go.
And just get a bunch of avocado. I can have like an avocado roll every day.
That is cool. It looks very simple to do.
Yeah.
You just smush it together.
And then what? And then what? Oh, you got the. So she looks like she's having a good time doing it too.
Yeah, and you just
right.
poop it out and then
Poop it out, huh?
Can you not?
Glad we're having a good adult conversation
Thank you.
about it.
Well, yeah, nope. That's being pooped out.
Yeah, there it is.
pretty awesome, dude.
It looks like a Play-Doh Fun Factory situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. She says it feels weird, but she's having a good time doing it.
And then she's working the fish into it.
Oh, you don't trust the fish yet?
Well, I wouldn't want to do it that way. It's more just for like a little fun thing. You know, like I could just have like a little roll and I could like finger food as I'm driving. It's a little sushi roll.
I mean, that is great for a party.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I never had somebody give me, homemade sushi at a party.
Somebody says I have one of those drain snakes that you see on TV. I love that aisle at Walmart.
Yeah.
Another person says those knives you're talking about, they suck. I was excited to get a set and they just are not good.
Oh, you mean something we bought off the internet doesn't work?
One person though says I have the 12-inch version of those knives and I use them like a machete to cut down blackberry bushes.
Oh,
So I guess it depends on which knife you got.
Okay, so maybe somebody just got the dull set. Nice. Danny, you got anything that's weird?
No.
I feel like this is like the As Seen on TV segment.
Yeah.
Show.
I can't think of anything that I've bought off TV.
Nothing?
I always wanted those. When I was a kid, I used to watch infomercials all the time, and I either wanted the slap chop or the or the bags where you would just put them in the microwave and it would make it like a rotisserie chicken.
Yes.
I don't know what they were called, but I just watched those like religiously when I was a child, and I never got them.
Yeah. Rev, you got something?
Christmas is just around the corner. We just
right.
talked to your lady about this.
Slap chop.
Slap chop.
Your man wants a slap chop. Don't Urban Dictionary it.
I don't have this, but the PLP has this, and I actually want one really badly. It's a salt shotgun for flies.
Oh, yeah.
So you
The
pack-
assault rifle.
Yes. And you put in salt, and then it will safely destroy flies in your house.
It'll safely kill a fly?
Yes.
And then what happens
Safely
to
for
the
me.
salt
Not
pellets?
for the
Where do they
flies.
go? They melt? What happens
Yeah,
to
they
these
just
things?
go all over the place.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
then you just have
But
salt
it's
on
just
the floor.
It's just a little bit,
Okay.
It'll make your feet taste better.
probably.
Okay.
Things are super cool.
Bug assault. You know, we actually need that because
Bug assault.
Lulu is, the minute she sees a fly in the house, she just starts shaking. Like, she is legit afraid of a fly.
Really?
Yes. And we'll be that way and be weird. Like, she'll, like, go upstairs and she won't hang out with us if the fly's in the living room. Like, the minute she sees a fly, it's like anxiety
So
city.
that's the secret.
Bring a fly to my house.
I'm going to bring a fly to your house when I come visit Lulu. If she runs upstairs and leaves me alone, that's
She's, like,
fantastic.
shaking.
You could just dress up like a fly.
Wow. I should.
It's so weird, man.
Or bring a picture of Jeff Goldblum, one of the two.
Oh, yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
Anything else? Not a problem.
Isn't
But
that
Jeff
weird?
Goldblum-
I mean, that's really bizarre that I don't think I've ever heard of a dog trip out over a fly before.
You know, the other thing, you wouldn't hurt a fly. She's afraid of a fly.
That's,
So if I had this gun, man, she would be stoked.
yeah, I'm sure that would not make her afraid. You're shooting salt everywhere.
Well, yeah.
She'd actually probably love that because
Yeah,
you got to
she
go
likes
around
the salt.
And you don't have a baby or something that could maybe be part of the collateral damage as the salt goes flying around.
I'm not gonna. If the fly's on my child's face, I'm not gonna shoot it.
Yeah, that
Well, remember
probably
your
wouldn't
brother
be
punched
safe.
you in the face because you had a bee. I feel like it runs in the family that you will do whatever means necessary to get rid of the
Fair.
insect near your face.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Clyde all the way up there in Alaska. Clyde, you are on the Rock.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning,
How you
Clyde.
doing?
You're listening on radio.com, the app, or online?
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I listen every single day. I appreciate you guys so much.
How'd you find out about us, or are you originally from here and now living up there?
Yeah, I'm from Seattle. I grew up there. I've been listening since I was in high school. I'm 38 now, so
Dang.
had to bring it with me.
What are you doing up there in Alaska, buddy?
Well, I'm a foreman for the city of Bethel, which, if you Google that, it's in the middle of nowhere. Literally, we're off the road system.
Wow.
All the water out here for houses and homes is delivered by truck. That's what I do.
Huh. You deliver what? Like that's the only way they get water, so you just must deliver just these ridiculously big-sized gallons of drums of water, and that's how they get it?
Yeah, it's well, we run straight trucks with 3,400-gallon water tanks, and then we also have sewer trucks. We're very remote. We're way off the grid. The only way here is by airplane.
Whoa.
So, I thought you might want to know that even out here, we still listen.
Dang, so you got internet out there, so that works.
Yeah, well, I mean, we get internet, but it's not 5G. I think it says H+, whatever service that is.
Huh.
I have no idea.
Do you got like restaurants and stuff, like, or is it just solely just homes?
Yeah, we have a lot of restaurants for some reason, and they all kind of serve the same thing. 3 gas stations, we have 2 grocery stores, and not one single stoplight.
Oh, wow. So if you want to go to like I don't know, like a Walmart, a Costco kind of, I don't know if they're up. I mean, how far do you got to go to get to, I guess, a big store?
Well, you got to jump on a 747. We have 3 flights a day. Well, we did before COVID. Now it's 1 flight a day. And then you fly 400 miles, and then you rent a car, and then you can go to Walmart.
Man, if you forget something
Wow.
at Walmart, like, did you get the toilet paper? I'm like, no. All right, I'll be back in 7 hours.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Think about it, Steve. Like, I mean, just like he can't get to a Walmart. It's like a plane ride away. I mean, that's something we just take for granted.
But you mentioned that you have a few restaurants and they all serve the same thing. What's the thing that they typically serve?
Burgers and Korean food.
Huh. Burgers and Korean food.
No McDonald's, no Burger King, no Taco Time, none of that. But we do have one Subway, so that's our go-to there.
Isn't that crazy that Subway was the one that made it up there out of all the fast food chains?
Do you like the meatball
and
sub?
There's no such thing as a $5 footlong, I promise you that.
No?
No, it's like $12. Like gas is like over $7 a gallon.
Oh!
Milk is like $6. A loaf of bread, like that 99% or 99-cent white bread you can get for 89.
So
it's like $4 here.
So Clyde,
what do you have, like a $4 store instead?
Yeah. So Clyde, help me out here because I can't imagine that the work is going to be able to pay you tons of money. Or am I wrong about that? And at least the work around there will pay for those big prices.
Well, that's the trick, right? So out here we make pretty good money, but like to rent a one-bedroom house, you're paying $1,500 a month. So it's super expensive. One bag of groceries is almost $100 here.
Oh, man.
So to kind of like figure out internet ordering and kind of get good at that stuff to survive.
So what about like Amazon? It's like, tell us about your weird land of Alaska. But can you get like Amazon and Amazon Prime? Can stuff get delivered there?
Yeah. So our post office is super busy. We don't have like mail delivery like we do back home. So we all just go to the post office, and it's just nothing but Amazon. It's Amazon everywhere.
Oh, so that's where they go. They won't deliver to your homes. They'll just deliver to your post office.
Everyone's got a P.O. box.
Yep.
Yeah. Place isn't big enough, I guess.
Wow, man. And
interesting.
And do you like it up there? So you got all that going on. What do you love about being up there?
Oh, man, this place is beautiful. So, wintertime's coming up. One of my favorite seasons. It gets down to negative 60, but as long as you prepare for it, I can get on a snow machine from my front porch and drive 10 minutes and be away from everybody.
Huh.
Just that quick.
Yeah, I prepare for negative 60 by going to California.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
What's I don't know if you're a single or married man, but what's like the lady situation?
Oh, it's pretty good up here for the fellas. Very good. I ended up marrying a UPIC woman, which, interestingly enough, high school or school didn't really teach us much about Alaska. I thought everybody was Asian back home. It turns out that there's quite a few Alaska natives in Seattle, and I didn't realize it until I came up here and started meeting everybody.
Oh, and then you realize, okay, so there's Alaska natives everywhere.
Yeah, I was like, well, I had no idea about Alaska. Like, I literally thought igloos were a thing, and they're not. Everybody's pretty modern up here despite being in the middle of nowhere.
Wait a minute, you guys got houses?
One.
Where are all the igloos?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look,
no polar bears as pets, nothing like that.
What about Santa? Is Santa up there or what?
Yeah. No, that's the North Pole. But if you learn everything about it,
awesome.
He learned everything by watching cartoons.
Well, right on, Clyde.
Santa up here flies in a C-130, and he goes and we have these villages still, which are like basically modern day. Like they started out as an ancient kind of village, literally a village. And they're all over the place. The populations are like 200-300 people in each one of these. And Santa flies in a C-130 to all these remote runways and visits the kids and brings toys.
Oh, so that actually happens. That's a cool thing.
It literally happens.
That's actually
so cool.
They're probably closer to the Santa Claus experience than anybody I know.
Right.
I mean, they got somebody who literally flies in an air vehicle and drops off toys like Santa.
So, most importantly, what's your Subway sandwich of choice?
Oh, that's the important question. Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be the cheese bread, whichever herb and cheese
yes.
with the BMT double meat.
Oh, man. The BMT gives me the poops, but I always get it at least once a year.
Truth. Yeah. It's so good.
It's something about that salami, man. It's so good it's worth getting it, though.
It's got the most meat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's the ringing endorsement
just
right
perked
there.
up.
Guys, if you ever get a chance to visit remote Alaska, come in the wintertime. It's cold, but it's worth it. Last night we had the most amazing northern lights. It was just all across the sky.
Yeah.
They dance. It's beautiful. And then, it's absolute solitude. And considering what's going on in the world right now, we don't have none of that up here.
Well, that makes sense. You've got nothing up there. That's probably what it is. Appreciate the call, Clyde.
Do you have that? Like, there's a certain food that makes your stomach just doesn't sit with it, but you love it so much and it tastes so good that you're willing to deal with the upset stomach.
Yes. Well, I've got acid reflux right now, so almost everything.
Okay, because salami kills me, but I love salami, and the BMT is one of my favorite sandwiches at Subway. But I'm like, all right, am I okay with it bothering my stomach for the next day? And there are times where I'm like, screw it, I just want it so bad I'm going to deal with it.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's with me and clam chowder. I love clam chowder, but really any cream-based soup will just destroy me. I have to stay at the house for the next forever. But every once in a while, I got to go to Ivar's and get the clam chowder, man.
And then stay at the house forever.
Basically, yes.
Vicky, anything?
Yeah, nothing for me.
The closest would be when I don't really drink wine. I drink basically juice. It's the fruity wines like Moscato and Riesling. And that just messes me up. I'll have 2 glasses and I'll have a hangover. And it's BS because I can drink 6 whiskeys and be fine.
Oh, wow. Oh, so you get massive headaches and stuff, massive hangover, but you still do it anyway? I would.
It's tasty.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey, to go back to the bug assault rifle, we're getting a lot of text messages.
Oh, the salt gun.
Badass. So it says, I have that bug assault rifle, and it's not much of a salt mask. My wife has claimed it, though, it's hers because she kills spiders with it. I bought one for my dad. He brings it camping and loves it from Brady. Has anyone tried it on another human? Does it hurt?
I would imagine if you can kill a spider with the darn thing.
I was too drunk when we tried it, so I really can't remember if it hurt or not.
Attaboy.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the bug assault thing. It's the best thing ever. Nothing better than sniping a fly straight out of the air. Make sure to double tap bees.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bees will get pissed if you just miss and wing them.
Rev, you just afraid of that bee because it stung you.
Hell yeah.
You think they're all out to get you.
Oh, here's another cool thing. I almost bought this because it did look really cool. This person says, my dad has the grilled cheese bags for the toaster, and it works great.
What's this now?
It's just like a bag. It's almost like a wax paper typey looking bag thing.
Oh, right.
And you put your bread in you grab bread, put cheese in it. You prepare for a grilled cheese, slide it in this bag, pop that in the toaster. The cheese doesn't drip into the toaster. It stays in the bag.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fantastic. I'm glad that it's got the seal of approval from one of our listeners.
I'm glad that I don't have that because I don't need that in my life.
What? Grilled cheese is healthy.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
bread and
healthy.
cheese, man. What's wrong with that?
What could go wrong with bread and cheese? Let's throw a little clam chowder in there and have a blast.
Doesn't that look great? You can put anything in the toaster with this. It looks like French fries.
Oh, really? Your enemies?
Who are my enemies? The toaster?
Well, I'm saying you can put anything in the toaster. Can I put my enemies in there?
Cut them up small enough.
Well, I mean, that's a very cannibalistic way to look at things.
Oh, I'm not going to toast them to eat them, just to get rid of them.
Chicken fingers.
Yum.
Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Well, that's see, a toaster oven kind of takes place. Doesn't that toaster oven do the same thing? But I guess
if you don't have a toaster oven,
all right,
or a convectional oven.
Vicky, is it carbon neutral if I use those bags?
Sure.
Okay, thanks. That works then.
Ask Ryan Castle. He's the guy that knows about things that are for the environment.
Okay, very good.
Like composting.
All right. You okay over there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm great. Are you?
I'm doing all right, actually.
Super.
Yeah.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I file for bankruptcy, do I have to appear in court? That makes me nervous.
Going to court is never something that's easy to do. However, when you file bankruptcy, you usually only have to attend one hearing at the courthouse. Of course, I'll be there with you. And when you go to court, it's not before the judge. It's actually with the trustee or the trustee's attorney. One of the things that's critical in a bankruptcy is that you give your attorney and the court all of your information. You list all of your assets and all of your creditors. That's what we're trading for your discharge, is your true and honest disclosure of your assets and liabilities. And so the court hearing is just usually about a 5-minute deal where you show up and reaffirm and swear that all the information you've given the court and your attorney is correct.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.